Porsche Macan S. I always thought this would be one of the perfect dailies for any family. And so in this video, we are going to find out if that's true. My name is Ethan, and welcome to Car Creations. So there are three reasons why I believe this car could be the perfect family daily. It looks amazing, it has great performance, and it has decent reliability. But does this 2017 Macan S still hold up today in 2025? So with those questions in mind, let's take a look at this amazing Porsche and see if the Macan S can be the next addition to your garage. First impressions matter, and the Macan S nails it. With a small front grille and the way that the nose tapers together, it kind of just looks like an oversized hatchback. Along the sides, we have this really cool looking black stripe, which gives it this aggressive sporty look. And if you come to the rear, you have the typical 911 rear taillights, along with these really sporty looking dual exhausts. Clean, simple, and absolutely Porsche. Step inside, and this spec includes these Alcantara seat inserts that even after 130,000 kilometers on this car, still feel premium and special. The touchscreen of this car includes Apple CarPlay, which really makes this car feel modern and connected. Coming over to the driver's display, right here, the cluster still looks super modern. The screen is high def and still looks really good in 2025. Steering wheel, I love the look. It feels really good in your hands and is actually held up pretty well despite the stitching being a little bit frayed right there. These paddle shifters, they feel really amazing to use, flicking through the gears. One of the things that I love about Porsches in this generation is that there's buttons everywhere, so you're not really relying on the screen for important tasks. This car has around 130,000 kilometers, which is around 80,000 miles, and the leather still feels really new and fresh. The buttons aren't old and crunchy in any way, and honestly, I'm really impressed. And for space, you've got plenty. In the rear, there's enough foot room, and even if you're taller, there's enough head space to go around, especially with the sunroof. I mean, maybe there's enough space in the back for 3 grown men.
I'm comfy.
And in the boot, you have 540 liters of space, which is plenty for strollers, especially for that Facebook Marketplace find that you accidentally made a deal on. So how is it to drive? Well, right away, what you'll notice is that it feels super stiff. Quick shifts, a tight steering wheel, and there's hardly any lean in the corners, which is exactly what you want for a sports car, let alone an SUV. And it doesn't even feel like an SUV. It feels like a sports car that just happens to have a big trunk and a few extra seats. So much fun around these B roads. It has decently big brakes on it, which makes this car's braking strong and predictable. And with its 3-liter turbocharged V6 engine and 340 horsepower, this car is a blast to drive. And this engine is pretty torquey as well. It has 339 foot-pounds of torque, which allows the Porsche Macan S to rock from 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds. Which maybe for a sports car doesn't sound crazy, but for an SUV, that's a ton of fun. And at the price point of what you can pick up one of these now, it's a great value for money. After doing a little bit of research on the old Facebook marketplaces, I found that higher mileage examples can be found for around $15,000 in the US. And if you really look for a good deal, you might be able to quickly snatch one up for closer to 10 grand. I'm gonna do a launch control. Foot on the brake, foot on the gas. And it's genuinely fun, whether you're just doing a weekly commute or carving up a back road on a Sunday afternoon drive. However, if you're after a little bit more performance, check out the Macan GTS or even the Turbo for a lot more performance with those models. We reviewed the Macan GTS in the past. I'll include a pop-out link to that video right here, and that car was crazy fun. One downside to this car is the fuel economy. Expect around 17 miles per gallon in the city and 23 on the highway. Isn't terrible for an all-wheel drive SUV, but it's really not that great either. So let's now talk about reliability, because in this category, I used luxury SUV can either be a blessing or a curse. And although the Macan models are known to be decently reliable, make sure that you get one with a good maintenance history. And if this car's maintenance isn't kept up to date, expect issues like transfer case failures, valve seal issues, or needing to replace the turbocharger lines. The Macan and the Macan S models in these early years are known to have these electrical gremlins with modules that are supposed to turn off but remain active when they shouldn't be and drains the battery. And according to Repair Pal, the average repair cost slash maintenance cost of these cars in this generation are around $1,208 a year, which is definitely higher than your typical family SUV. So, is it worth it? Well, honestly, if you're only going to be getting the Macan S as your only car, then 100% yes. With this car's looks, performance, as well as practicality, you won't feel like you need another funner car parked next to it. This car does it all. That said, if you can get more of a newer model or even stretch to a higher spec like a turbo or GTS with the better engine, well, you're gonna have a bit more reliability, as well as also a lot more fun. And if you already have a fun weekend car, you might wanna find something a little bit less costly to own for your daily. But as for me, I love this car. And if I ever find myself needing a fun family car in the future, this car will be right at the top of my list. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe, and really leave us in the comments what you think of the Macan S. Would you guys get it? Would you recommend something else? And if so, what else would you recommend, as we would love to review it. Most of all, we hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.
I don't know how to start this puppy.
Sir, please step out of the car.
No, don't do this.
Sir,
again. No,
please.
no, no.